Hey, I'm live now, according to YouTube. I don't know how trustworthy Google is. Alright, cool. I figured out landscape this time. That's awesome. I'm on my lunch break, and I just wanted to talk shop for a second because I kind of ghosted the whole last half of the other week. I'm not going to turn this one into a podcast or anything. It's just kind of a shop talk for YouTube things. I run sound at my church, and we just got like 6 brand new wireless mics and a bunch of other stuff, wireless in-ear monitors, and I had to learn how to set that up from the guy that helped us get it, and then also had to get everything calibrated for the different worship teams we have, and it was fun. It's a tiny church, probably less than 100 people or so ish, and it's it was just a lot though for this whole last week. All of my spare time has been taken with this, the or well, this being the church with the church thing. Basically, yeah, every night last week. So I have, because I gave my word on certain videos I would make, the eschatology. I have it recorded. I just need to put it on my computer, which filled up full of videos, which was fun. So hey, there's a little person watching now. I guess that's what little head and shoulders mean. Hi, person. I don't YouTube live well, so it is what it is. Done making excuses. So I've got eschatology recorded, and I couldn't post it because my computer filled up, so I had to get an external hard drive, and then you wind up on the Zelda Quest track of to-dos until you get around to the thing you actually wanted to achieve. I've got theology. Lord willing, I'll be able to record today and catch up. Hey, Fistio Doyle. Hey there. This is new for me. So talking shop about what to expect coming up. I'm on break, so I can't do more than about 10 minutes right now of things. So I've got my blue collar Bible scholar stuff planned out for the rest of this week, and everything's kind of about a couple days behind. So I've got eschatology. I'm going to be able to do. Oh, I've got to splice the two videos together. It takes like 12 hours for it to render to a full video. My phone cuts it in half when it's longer than 30 minutes. It's a chore. So we're getting it there. So it'll probably be tomorrow night. I'll probably record something sub 30 minutes today to just have something to put up. I probably have an opinion piece or something I can rant for 30 minutes on. So stuff coming up though, videos I'd like to make that are coming up. Mormonism keeps getting mentioned, and they're not Christians. They're just not. Their theology's way off. And I keep hearing prominent public figure Christians mention them in a even near positive light, and it bothers me. So what was it? One was Steve Gregg just the other day. Steve Gregg's an awesome guy. He does a lot of deep dive theology, and his argument was that your theology isn't what saves you. It's calling on the name of Jesus, and a lot of early first century Christians didn't have good Jesus theology, and that's his biggest problem with Mormonism. There are a lot of other problems with Mormonism, but it's a mixed bag. My perspective is I can't tell you who is and is not saved because I'm not God. I can tell you Jesus is the only way to be saved, and he gave us a way to salvation through him in the Bible. Anything outside of that, I don't know, you're on your own, bud. I'm not the one in charge, and I'm glad I don't make those decisions. But I will definitively tell you that they do not worship the same Jesus as Christianity. And Stuff's History of the Mormons is not good either. Joseph Smith is a sham, but you can rip him apart so many ways. Anyway, I know a guy who was a Mormon priest, climbed the ranks in the Mormon priesthood, and is a Christian now because he learned the deeper theology of Mormonism. And he's like, that's not the Jesus in the Bible. What's wrong with you people? And he split. And he gets blacklisted anytime he moves to a new area. You know, you get the knock on the door of the two young 20-somethings in their nice button-up shirts and their little name tag that says elder, and he talks to him for about 5 minutes, and they never show up back to his house again, ever. So he knows how they think and the ins and outs of their own theology way better than I could summarize. If you want something to read on it, the guy's name escapes me. Oh, his last name is Martin. It's called Kingdom of the Cults. It's a token reference. I'll do one of these on cults and give an overview of the basics of what makes a cult and stuff. But the Kingdom of the Cults is the name of the book to hunt down if you want to just do deep dives on random cults and how they're all wrong. He gives I think I've mentioned it once before on one of these, but he gives what are they, Seventh Day Adventists a soft pass, and the history of the Seventh Day Adventists is pretty shady too. About how they start all these cults. Eventually, somewhere somebody starts saying they speak for God, and they start making up stuff that's not in the Bible, and they go off the rails real fast after that. I think that's all I've got. The Trinity I'm going to do today because I told somebody, I forget who it was, and then I got to catch up on Luke. I was supposed to do Deuteronomy and Luke last week, and I only got to Deuteronomy, so I'll do Luke and John and Joshua. Now we're getting into some of the blood and guts of battles and stuff in the Old Testament. It's cool beans. Eventually I want to do one of denominations and stuff. Oh, Fisty left. Unless the numbers lie, which I guess they do sometimes. So that's all I got. It was just an update for things. For things. I keep looking down. I've got note cards down here, but they're no help. They're the old stuff that I've done. Yeah, that's all I got. It was just updates. I'm not dead. I am doing things. Oh, YouTube lies with a Z. Yep. I figured. It does. I've watched it thumbs up several of Nate's videos as I'm watching it, and I'll thumbs up and be like, oh, that's cool, and I'll pop out the chat to go look at some of the other recommended videos or get sidetracked, and I look down and I unthumbs somehow, and I gotta, more up Rogans. YouTube. I don't know, you got any questions or stuff you'd like to learn about Fisty or things? I'm back up to one person now. That's cool. I've got a few more minutes here before I'm going to polish off the last of my sweet tea and get ready for going back inside, get back to work. Let's see, what does this button do? Oh, I can actually look at the chat. Okay. Top chat. All messages are visible. Hide all messages. That's cool. Cool. Not at the moment. Dropped in to say hi. Thanks. That's cool. So yeah, this video will stand for all time on the history and memorial, just to let people know I'm not dead. And then I'll have something more substantial later on. That's it. I've got podcasts all over the place, which seem to be surprises. I throw stuff up on Anchor, so it's anywhere Anchor's at. Pocket Casts, iTunes. I don't know why I couldn't think of iTunes just now. iTunes, Spotify, and some other places. And I upload manually on a place called AudioMac I found out about. I've got like 1,000 listens there, but it seems like it's only for hip-hop mixes. But I don't know, people keep listening to my thing, so I'll leave it up. And that's all I got. I also have my own website that I do things. And somebody bought a deck of man cards, and I'm going to put those in the mail today. Stuff got crazy this whole last week, and then my wife went to a women's conference over the weekend, so even the weekend was nuts. And we got a new pastor. It's been busy. It's good. A lot of change. A lot of good, though, but busy. A lot of busy, good change. That's all I got. I'm going to polish off the last of my lunch. Godspeed, everybody. Take care.